Hello, I hope you're well. Today I'm going to share with you one of my custom film simulations about Fuji XF10. It's a classic Chrome film simulation, but the classic Chrome it's like a little cool, kind of cool in general, so I'm using the custom white balance to give a more like warm tones, and I will give you my settings later. So I think I will come back in the future with a more like hopefully film simulations with this camera and also kind of a review about it. And I think this camera it didn't get the fair treatment for people because I have got really mixed reviews about it, and I think it's a kind of a decent camera. So, but we'll see more about the camera itself in the future. So now let's go to see first the photos. Then I'll come back and share with you the settings of how I can achieve these results, and then I'll come back with some closing thoughts. Okay, let's see the photos now. I'm starting with this one. I was passing, I think, yesterday or a couple of days ago through the store, and I have seen this one, and I'm really happy how it came out. And we can see the little, like, the kind of more warm colors, and I think the reflection, in this case, especially here, kind of frame the doll, if we can say that, better instead of making it worse. I also love this one. I don't know, it's like, okay, you can see my reflection, which is not great, but I think as a subject it's quite interesting. And I remember I took one of with my phone from a mobile app, and then I took this one, and I was really impressed on how sharp it looked. This one, it was like outside a church. They were doing like a baptism, I think. And they have some decorations and with these like teddy bears. And I asked them if I can take the photos, and I really like them. As I really like them, and they were quite nice and said to me why not. They're nice. This one was like in a store. I don't know what store was it, but I quite like the lighting, and I took the photo. Here again we can see like the effect of the warmer tones, and it's interesting that this tiny camera has quite a good bokeh. And the subject is like I always like take photos of cups. And this is like a Christmas decoration outside the store. Some these sweets, but huge. You can see this is a lamp, and it goes like in a store windows, like in a store. I always say wrong words. This one is I was noticing this photo, and this one, for example, has. I mean, if we go back to this one, it's like it's okay. It doesn't. It's like the cup, but I think this one has an interesting story. Like maybe a lady who smoked, and you can see the cigarettes, and also you can see like the sign of somebody drink from it. The other was clean, and I think somehow it makes the story more interesting. And in some photos, I'm not sure, we notice like the effect of the chrome filter, which is like kind of muted colors, and it is not as strong because it's like the blue is not the same as because of the white balance change. I might come back with more cooler. If this is a warmer like chrome simulations, maybe I will come back with a cooler one, which is more close to the normal one. Yeah, another. It's fun. It's pointing somewhere. Smiley. Yeah, maybe here we can see the muted of the chrome. This is like the chrome is more obvious, like in I think in reds, in blues, in brown sometimes. This was something I noticed. Like I forgot when I took the photo, but if you look quickly, you maybe not notice. But if you look a little more carefully, I don't know what was that. It was like if it was a poster or a painting. Yeah, oh, maybe it was something stick, but and you can see again a detail here and the cap here, but the subject is more interesting in this one. Yeah, it was maybe sticker, but and you can see the crack here. So if we look at that and we pass it like in a second, we don't see all these details. Yeah, I found this one funny. It was like decoration on the glass, but it was looking like this. The underwear was inside the bowl. And this is, I don't know, this is a funny Christmas festive underwear, but it was cute. I couldn't wear it, but I quite like this street art. And again, we can see the effect of the film simulation, but not in an annoying. It is not annoying. What I mean is like it's not like a fake film simulation. It feels kind of natural, a little filmic. Then I always like take photos of abandoned items, as you have seen before. And this is like the clothes start having a different story. It makes you wonder. It doesn't. It stopped being a cloth. It's rubbish, but it's also an item. We can say it's a piece of art. If this was like inside a gallery, you thought it was an exhibition, but like it's an underwear or sock. What is that one? It makes you wonder why people left the clothes there. And it's like, again, it's like we have the muted colors because of the chrome simulation, and a nice bokeh behind, some street art. And again, we can see the effect of filter also here. The green is not so natural, but not in an annoying form. I like this. This is good, I think. Some in sales offers, but I think the lighting worked quite well here. Influence cam. So maybe it's a bank. Still the spotlight. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bug like a camera. Interesting. The Wild Within. I like the message on this one, the Wild Within. Not the perfect photo. But again, you can see the effect of chrome. It's kind of more muted, and in this one, I mean, I had to crop. That's this, but still, it doesn't. If I couldn't tell you, maybe you couldn't guess that I cropped because it's no grain, no nothing. I mean, I think it's a great camera, and I quite like the photo. It has a lot of distractions, and the problem is with the focal length of this one. You need to go closer. It's a wide one. This one I would say I checked later, and it's like on purpose I kind of put the exposure compensation, if I said correct, to -2, because I wanted to have more like the effect I see when I shoot Holga in these situations with Holga, which is kind of underexposed, because I didn't want to see the full details. But this way, this is kind of underexposed, and we can see that this is already overexposed. The highlights are overexposed because of the lighting inside. Maybe I was measuring in the wrong place, but it's not a bad photo. And maybe these subjects I like them more like this way than correctly exposed. I mean, everything correctly exposed. Yeah. I think these photos becomes a little more interesting because of the film simulation. This red maybe would have been a little different if it was not the warm white balance. But still nice. Yeah. There's like a poster of Max & Co. What's called this brand. It's quite interesting. Poor models. It doesn't feel normal what she's doing, but who I am to judge. Yeah, this one is one of my favorites. I think the film simulation worked great here. The change of the tones, it makes it a little more vintage kind of style. And it's amazing how the reflection on the church, instead of make it worse, it makes the photo in my eyes much more interesting. This is a church opposite, and you see how interesting it became. It's one of my favorite photos, I think, from this series. Okay, this is like from now to the last ones. I have like a kind of habit to on the New Year's day in the morning to wake up as early as possible and go outside and capture what remains the aftermath of the night before. So it's 31st of December in the night, people go and celebrate the New Year's. And in the past years there were much more rubbish, but the current mayor is asking the cleaners to go so early in the first, and I really appreciate it, because I have gone like 8 o'clock or 9 in the morning, and already they have cleaned almost everything, and it's amazing. I'm so grateful for these people that they have to sacrifice these days for us to clean, and we don't appreciate them always. Christmas ball decoration on the street, another one. I know this is like not perfectly exposed, but I think it's more interesting this way. And I think it has a story. This photo has a story to tell. And again, the beautiful bokeh. It's like this one I find quite interesting. Some paper. It's like really interesting. I don't know. Yeah. Some wine from the last night. Again, they have cleaned almost everything, and the ladies were cleaning at the time. Broken glasses, and the people have to clean that because we are idiots. Not me, but the people who do that. And it's contradictory. It's like I wanted this to be focused and the Christmas decoration out of focus behind. Bug. This again is like, I think this is like exactly the aftermath of the Christmas, New Year's, celebrations. KFC as opposed to this one. Yeah, I think that's all. And I will share with you now the settings on how I achieve that and come back with some closing thoughts after it. Okay, let's see the settings now. As you can see, the white balance, I have it in daylight, and red to 4, and I assume that should be blue, I hope, to -4. And then for the other settings, if we go here, I hope you can see them because they are really small in the camera here. I'm recording. So ISO is 250, but that's like I was changing depending on the photo. Noise reduction to +1. Highlight tone to +1. Shadow tone to +1. Color to -2. The film simulation because the classic chrome. And sharpness to +1. I hope, yeah, this is like if you're going to reproduce the same look. This warm, classic chrome, and I call it warm because the white balance is giving this like more reddish warm tone. I come back now with some closing thoughts. So I hope you like it. For me, it was a good motivation to reuse the camera. I haven't used it for some time, and I thought, why not try to make some film simulations first I enjoy? And I put the challenge for me to spend a few weeks with it. And as I enjoyed, I hope to come back and try more. Maybe a different chrome, a little more to the cool side, try some black and white monochrome, and I don't know what else ideas I will have. And it was the first time I also tried to use the white balance effect, because I was using also for my Fuji XF10 the film simulations, but I was how can I say, I was kind of scared to try the white balance effect, and it was not always looking exactly as it was people describe online. So I think that was a good addition for me and try it, and maybe I'll try also in different cameras. And as I said, if you like you have seen the recipe, so if you like the photos, you can try yourselves, and if you do so, feel free to comment below. So if you like my video, feel free to subscribe, comment, and like, and I hope I'll see you again in a future video. And also in my description you can find the link to my Instagram and other profiles. Have a good day, and thanks again for staying up to now.